Is it time? Are we live? Nope, we got 2 minutes.
Whoa. Whoa. Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
I am Stephen Hawking.
No. These people are crazy. Don't listen to her. No. Are we? We're good? Are we on
We're
the
good.
internets now? We're on. Oh my God, we're on. Great.
We're on?
Hi.
Hello.
That is far too much applause for what you're about to get. I want you to know.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cox and Crendor, the panel, live.
Yay. Woo.
1 year ago, we did our very first ever panel here.
We've done a lot since then.
We have learned a lot. Like what?
Well, we did this panel, then we did PAX East,
and
then we did CoxCon panels.
That was a thing that happened. And what
And I
else?
made
But you
fun
haven't.
of- well-
You're telling us this is like a bad book report. You're not telling me anything. You're just telling me things that I was a part of. I know that. What did you learn?
This is just like school.
What did you learn? I'm putting you on the
I
spot.
learned that every place is like the same and people just kind of sound different.
That's really deep. That's really
Yeah.
deep.
Except England, they have weird terms and stuff. So, what was it? It was like they call it prairie. It was like prairie dogs in the field or something.
What are you talking about?
They had something. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's a prairie dog in the field." And I was like, "What?"
Wait, you've given no one any context at all. You just said
We were
you know
going
how-
over Britain.
You know how they say that's a prairie dog in the field. What are you talking about? What is?
Like they were talking about food,
Okay, all right, we're good. We're making our way
and they
there.
mentioned Yorkshire pudding.
Okay, yeah.
And then I was like, why is it called that if it's not pudding? And then Sam was like, oh, it's just how it is. And then someone was like, have you heard of prairie dogs in the field? And I'm like, no. And that's it. I don't know still.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here at PAX, and I'm curious what you've been doing. Because here's the deal: he vanished. I haven't seen him in like 2 days. All I know is last night we went out to dinner, and I realized we were the cattiest bitches who ever lived. We sat at the edge of the table and be like, oh.
So what happens when you sit with a bunch of Twitch people that are like, oh, can you believe the ROI interest on the analytics system? And I'm like, I don't care.
By the way, hi Twitch. Thanks
Hello,
for watching.
Twitch.
Nice of you to tune in. Can you believe those Twitch people?
We're
assholes, all of them.
We're mainly just talking about JP.
Yes, yeah,
Mainly
giant
JP.
asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's all I saw you was for that little bit. And what have you been doing? I haven't seen you. It's like half of me was missing.
Not much. Well, let's see. I got lunch with Sam and Dodger. And then I went to the Cool Kid VIP Twitch area and just kind of sat there and got free food. And then that's about it.
Did you play games at PAX?
No. But it's I don't know. It's every year, it's there's not that many I don't want to wait in a line. And then I can just email them and be like, hey, can I get a key? And they're like, yeah. So why would I play it here?
Who is giving you free stuff if you can't take the time to go play their game?
I don't know. They're desperate.
They are desperate. That's true. They're coming to you. They're like, we have no one else to turn to.
They tried Total Biscuit, and he was like, oh.
It's a very good impression. Okay, great.
What'd you do?
I actually played games and talked to human beings and had fun. Yeah. I think my two standout games so far, there's one called Dead Star that I really liked. Thought that was a lot of fun. It's over in like the indie area. Go find that thing later. I don't even know how to describe that. It's like, you know, in like Call of Duty when you got to capture the points.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that, but it's top down and in space, and there's like ore and stuff you can collect, and you fight each other in fighter ships. And I'm a big nerd, so I like that stuff. And then a game that's in the Devolver Digital area that is called Oklos. You play as a Greek philosopher who leads like groups of people, and you tear shit down. It's great. It is. And then you fight gods. And I beat up Apollo, because screw that guy.
I like Devolver.
Great, thanks.
Because at E3, they had that, like, big grill out thing.
Oh, yeah. They're the best.
Like, there was the E3 convention, and then outside of it was a tent, and they just had, like, a bunch of grills set up, and they were just grilling food, and they were like, hey, play our games and have free food. I like anywhere that just gives me free food.
I've noticed. That's all you've done this entire weekend.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to go get some food. All right, well, that's good to know that you are just as boring here as you are at home.
Yeah.
So that's great.
It's true.
Aw? Really? Okay, sure. Oh, Krendor's pathetic. Oh.
Like the other day, I was just like walking around, and I was like, I want to play League of Legends.
That's the appropriate response.
You can hear the Dota people in the audience.
That's the Dota guy?
That's the Dota people.
Well, I feel like before we do anything, we should really set the tone for the rest of this panel.
That's true.
So we're just going to be badass for a minute. All right. So now,
I wasn't going to buy this hat, and then he bought it for me.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like we need to step up our game. Mm-hmm. And if this hat doesn't say we're going hard right now, I don't know what does. Mm-hmm. So, actually, is it more like side, like...
You gotta tilt it. You gotta, like...
Hey there, mister! I got some newspapers I can sell yous.
I don't think that's what people that wear their hat like this talk like.
That's what I think. Oh, boy! I'm super excited! Subscribe to my paper route!
Mickey Mouse, the paper guy.
Boy, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as usual on this fine program.
Per usual.
Mm-hmm. We try to give you the news that's important to you. And feel like I have a story that needs to be heard, because it's amazing. Mm-hmm. It might be the best story I've ever read. And I'd like to read that to you now. Mm-hmm. It's called The Night Two Naked Women Tormented Me in a Sundance Bathroom Stall.
It's a great story.
Park City, Utah. Had someone told me that night I'd wind up alone in a bathroom stall with a strange naked woman not once but twice, I probably would have brought mints or gum. Had I known what they planned to do to me in there, surely I'd have flaked altogether. But before we get into this tale of depravity and woe, let's back up a second. The Sundance Film Festival is a zany blur. The run-up is an avalanche of email invites, premieres, meetings, lounges, dinners, filmmaker parties, VR installations that all run together. You're lucky to make it about 20% of the things that you're RSVP'd for, but you can try. I'd been working in a big picture virtual reality story all week and got an invite to a next level VR offsite invitation premiere that read like this. You should have gotten the details for our Kickstarter house and everything that's going on there. Refresher, there's a link, blah, blah, blah. Called Blackout, the VR horror movie experience. feels like Mashable. This is from Mashable. Shout out to Mashable. That you want to check it out. We would love to have you there. So, of course, he was like, yes, I definitely want to go. Now, I didn't know what Blackout was. I'd assume it connected to the one of 17 billion movies here that I hadn't heard about yet. But I was definitely anticipating something passably cool and probably scary in a VR headset. I was gathering string, as we call it in the business. I don't know what that means. Why would you put that in an article? I hate you.
Gathering string.
I was gathering string. And then he writes, oh, I'd be gathering string all night long. Unless that's talking about doing it, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Is that what that is? Why can't a human being just say, I was going to make some connections tonight? I would, of course, be making connections all night long because I'd be in a bathroom stall with naked women. That's funny. Gathering string, he gets it. Around 9:45 p.m., I arrived at the Kickstarter house, a corner building on Main Street I ducked into occasionally from the heat, with strong Wi-Fi and a bathroom break in between screenings. But something was different on this night. The windows were covered with black trash bags, the front entrance was blocked by a security guard, and the people there to receive me on the alternate side entrance seemed rather grim. We need to take all your personal belongings, said a woman with a clipboard and headset as she stepped aside. All of them. Why they needed my wallet and phone and eye drops for a VR demo, I didn't know, but I went with it. The door slammed behind me and all went dark. Before my eyes adjusted, an intensely gruff young guy drilled a flashlight directly into my pupils and started barking instructions and questions. If at any time during this experience you want it to end, you must use the word safety, he said. Do you understand? Say it. Safety? I half giggled. I'm not very good at being serious. I love this story. I barely finished the word when he grabbed me by the neck and lower back and gave me a hard shove into the next room where he sat me on a bench in front of some monitors and gave me a pair of headphones. No Oculus Rift, no HTC headset. Maybe that was coming later. A girl appeared on a bank of grainy black and white screens and made me repeat a few phrases. Something about wanting to be a part of this, wanting to be marked. That's when things got really, really gnarly. A group of men grabbed me from behind, threw a plastic bag over my head, pulled it tight enough against my face so I couldn't inhale, yanked me on the floor, and ordered me to crawl into a makeshift tunnel. Find the girl with the hood, one of them yelled at me, and pull it off. This was not VR. This was something I saw on a Halloween episode of You're the Worst, with too hardcore but too good to be true haunted house. It's starting to look like a... I can't even read this next line. It was starting to look a little more like Oculus Mift. I'm angry I'm reading this out loud now. But I like to think I'm a gamer, and I didn't want to embarrass these poor people who are here just doing their jobs. So I crawled in, found the girl wearing only a bra and underwear, pulled off the hood, and nearly got clobbered in the face by her crazy insta-flailing. She pawed at me in a frantic state, screaming something about, "Don't let him find us!" Then led me into one of the bathrooms, where she pulled me into a stall and closed the door. Here's where things get pretty graphic. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here's the thing. This is his first words. She ordered me to sit on the toilet, then pulled down her underwear and told me to grab the string and pull it out. Up until this point, I kept my hands to myself. The last thing I wanted was any more trouble than I already was clearly in, but no amount of affected decorum will ever prepare you for those particular instructions. I said. Pull it out now, he's coming, she screamed. Well, I certainly didn't want him to get here and find the unfinished business. This is so gross. She guided my hand to the string and gently tugged. I couldn't see very well in the dark, So hopefully this was some sort of sleight of hand, but whatever I was pulling didn't emerge easily. I don't know that I should continue this. I don't know.
Safety.
By the way, hi Twitch. Hi people at home.
It's just another day on Twitch.
We've already been cut off. Oh, God, this gets worse. When whatever was attached to the string finally broke free, I could hear a trickle of wetness. If that activates your gag reflex, maybe skip the next few paragraphs. You ready for this? I like how he writes, "Are you ready for this?" By the way, you're not ready for this. I want you to know this. She ordered me to stand up, lifted the soggily engorged clump of cotton up to my face, and said, "Now suck it." I'm not going to do that, I said. I had just come from a very lovely dinner across the street and intended to hang on to it. That's when the young woman partially broke character and for a moment had whispered, "Either you do it or you have to call safety." It's moments like these that define one's character. "Suck on it," she said. It tasted sweet and lemony. Now the goon squad burst back into the bathroom, dragged me out, and threw a hood over my head. There was some yelling nonsense directly into my ear about a 4-digit code that I finally guessed after a few dozen tries. Then one of them shoved a tiny piece of paper under my tongue and told me not to let him find it. That's the last time I held a tiny... I hate writing like this. The last time I held a tiny piece of paper under my tongue, the result was significantly more pleasant. Womp womp.
I don't get it.
It's drugs.
Oh.
Next, I was shoved into another bathroom, the men's room this time, and forced to my knees near the sinks. The goon squad left, and after a beat, an intense, elvish-looking young woman with pixie haircut poked her head up from under the stall and stared at me for an uncomfortably long time. After a couple minutes of this, she emerged wearing only a flimsy crop t-shirt and a thong and pulled me inside. What is this thing? And why didn't they invite me to it? Gnashing her teeth and writhing in agony, she was selling it. The tiny wisp of a woman began pulling at my clothes and then hers, saying, "Why did you do this to me?" She screamed at me over and over, and before I could ask what she was talking about, she was stripping completely head to toe naked. Next, she was grabbing my lapels and pushing me back out of the stall and onto the floor. She laid me flat on my back, and she climbed on top of me, writhing and gyrating. Before I could get over the initial shock, the goon squad showed up again. Great timing, guys. Another hard shove out of the door, and again with the plastic bag. Tell you what, I'd sooner go back to trying the flavor of tampon than be suffocated like this again. Just before I died, somebody poked a mouth hole with the finger through my plastic bag for my breathing pleasure. Hey, thanks, bud. But really, he was trying to probe my mouth for the piece of paper. He didn't find it. I kept swirling it with my finger as he was looking. Then I was not only pushed, but suddenly carried away very swiftly in one direction, as if I were about to be launched. Crack! That was the slam of the door behind me as I was outside, standing on a porch in the front entrance, back in the chilly air of Park City. A small team of smiling publicists stood the sidewalk below in a semicircle. "What did you think?" they asked me. "Well," I replied, a grin of sheer stupor on my face. "Everyone in there certainly was committed." And the rest goes on to him being like, "I don't know what that was. I don't remember signing a waiver. Apparently it's a thing called blackout." And then it has a trailer here that I can't show you, but the trailer's literally just halls of like trash bags taped up and like one light, and that's it. I don't know what it is, but I want to go to this place. So blackout? What is this? By the way, hold on. There we go.
There you go.
Now I'm cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I know that's the best story I've ever read ever. I like that that's considered news. Like, I want everyone to know that this can happen to you.
But, like, people probably pay for that.
What do you mean?
Like, they probably pay to go to those things.
Oh, of course they do, which is why it's weird.
Like, why? Does it...
I want to know what when the people standing outside were like, so what'd you think? What they expected to hear.
Like, is this like the new roller coaster or something? Like, man, I went on that roller coaster. That was crazy. I almost died.
Well, I know there's a thing in New York. I've had some friends who have done it.
Yeah.
That is like an interactive murder mystery in a house. Mm-hmm. And everyone, like, there might be 6, 7, 8 of you, and that you go to this, and it's an evening with a bunch of actors. Mm-hmm. But they'll like one actor will pull one person into a separate room and tell them part of the story, and like people will interact with you, and like some of the characters will flirt with you and like try to get you. It's supposed to be like the best experience. That sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, but at least you're not like suffocating.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I like that they just choked this guy out.
But he seemed like he really was intrigued. Like, I would have got in. They would have been like, whoa, and I would have been like, safety. Like, left.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I like that he was like, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
He's like, I have no fear.
He probably saw the story there.
Yeah?
He saw the story.
He said to himself, I bet 2 assholes in weird-looking hats will read this in front of a bunch of people one day, and it will be worth it.
He was right.
All right, so I think we need to do our normal shtick.
Okay.
So let's go to Chapter 7 of the Scout, Crendor. Crendor, how's that traffic out there?
Oh, God, I wasn't prepared for this. All right. I mean, if traffic is a room of people, it's pretty packed. And, that's about all I got. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. Now let's go over to Crendor at the weather desk. Crendor, how's that weather?
Should I activate Whoppy?
Is Whoppy here?
Hold on, I have to check.
Is Whoppy here? Is Whoppy here? Is Whoppy here?
Whoppy activated! Hey! No, he broke.
What?
He broke.
Wow, you horrible bit.
It wasn't a bit.
You broke him. All right, so do you have the weather?
I built him, so he's very not structured well.
He's very not structured well. Like that sentence.
Hold on, let me get some weather here.
Uh-huh.
It's inconvenience.
You really, I'm inconveniencing you?
Yeah.
This thing we've done forever is inconveniencing you?
It always does. Let's see. San Antonio, Texas, 75 degrees, but it feels like 75 degrees. 50% humidity. Only 5-mile-an-hour winds out of the south-southeast. It's not too bad. And like 29.82 inches of pressure. 5 on the UV index, though.
I don't know what any of that means.
That's weather.
All right. And sports.
I haven't even kept updated on sports.
Just make up a stat.
Peyton Manning is going to be throwing Papa John's into the insurance commercials. Go Panthers! Yeah. Sports.
Mm-hmm. All right. Instead of a big news story of the day, we have something very special we'd like to show you. Did you just say you wanted to see our weens? Is that what you were saying? All right. No, it's a new animation is what we have to show you.
Is this where we bring up Dan?
What now?
Is this where we bring up Dan?
We'll bring him up after.
Okay.
Okay, so without further ado and much bother, sir, hit it. Florida man attempts to cash $368 billion check.
All right.
Before I even tell you this story, open image in new tab. I'm going to send you a picture of this guy.
All right.
Just give it a look.
He looks. All right. He looks like if a dwarf tried to like mate with one of the Three Stooges, and if that dwarf was like Sleepy the dwarf.
Okay, here we go. Jacksonville, Florida. Jeff Waters walked into a Bank of America Monday morning and attempted to cash a check for $368 billion.
He wrote the zeros that start going down the side of the check.
Tellers at the Jacksonville Bank were immediately suspicious. Waters explained to bank officials a homeless man named Tito Watts sold him the blank check several months ago for $100.
God, Tito Watts.
And told Waters the check would clear for any amount and that Waters could write whatever he wanted. It's always been a dream of mine to own the best Italian restaurant on earth, Waters told police. I'm 10% Italian. I plan to make the restaurant 80 million square feet.
What?
And he wants it to be able to accommodate at any given time 30 million eaters. Plus, I was going to totally... Oh, my God. Plus, it was totally going to be underwater so people could look at sharks while they ate. But the bank wouldn't give me the money they owed me. In addition to the forgery count, Waters was charged with unlawfully carrying Chinese throwing stars and possessing bath salts.
Of all things.
All right, well, that's it. We'll be back next time with another episode. Thank you so much for listening. And as always...
I forgot the bell again.
Is he getting the bell? Is he coming back with the bell?
I just have my keys.
Oh my goodness. I just love that. I forgot my key. It's just like... I think for the first time ever, the animator behind that nonsense, Daniel, will you join us up here, buddy pal? Dan.
Oh, it's over there.
Oh. And for you, a Pikachu hat.
Thank you.
Yes, wear it. Damn. Damn.
Thank you.
All right. I think now we will open it up to Q&A. So people can ask you fun questions. Because I don't really give a damn what you think about things. So I'm not going to ask you questions.
I wanted the barbecue, though.
Oh, well.
Is there no barbecue?
You're a year late.
At some barbecue places, they serve you water, so you're almost there.
Only some of them.
Yeah, only some of them. All right, let's do this thing. There are our microphones. I'm sure you guys have questions. Here's the thing, though. We may not have answers. So just so you're aware.
I know a lot of people are probably like, where can I buy this zombie dragon plushie?
Or
and I'm
this
like,
thing.
just go to twitter.com/Krendor, and it's the pinned tweet at the top. It's so easy. Wow.
All right, let's do this thing. Let's go here, right there.
Okay, this is a follow-up to last year's question about what it would take to date you. So on the
What?
As a follow-up to last year's question about what would it take to date you, on the podcast you mentioned needing breasts.
Me?
Yes.
You
How
wanna date
big of
me?
breasts? Yes. How big of breasts are you looking for? And do they need to be real?
No. First off, no. Second off, you know what? I don't really care what size. I'll find a use for them. I like when you say it with his hat on, it becomes real douchey. Yeah, I'll find use for them titties.
Right on, bro. Shaka, bro.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
All right. I've been really enjoying watching you guys play Secret Hitler with TB and Dodger. And I've just been wondering, like, everyone else thinks you're like the crazy conspiracy person the whole time, specifically Jesse, yeah. Is that really frustrating? Because you've lost a lot of games because they've just thought you're crazy.
Well, yes, they're all idiots. So it is very frustrating. The other night we played The Resistance, and someone's girlfriend, no names, would constantly be like, "You're evil." I'm like, "I did nothing. I did nothing." I wasn't most of the time, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah. No, people are idiots. That's my answer.
All
I
right,
knew they
thank
wouldn't
you.
trust you either in that Secret Hitler thing. That's why I did that. I was just like, I could give him the option, or I could give him fascist cards. And then right away, TB was just like, Jesse's very suspicious.
They're the worst.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Could you guys please sing your Saints Row outro for us?
Oh, God.
The outro?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's all you. Enjoy. The Saints Row outro.
The money song.
Yes.
Yeah, Krendor, the incredibly complicated money song you do.
What?
It's like bitches. Bitches, hoes, cash, money.
Oh. Hose money, cash money, bitches, hose, cash money. I don't even remember how it goes. I just remember I just said
I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the rap.
and someone like took that and made it good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Someone took that and made it
Thanks.
good.
was it you, Dan?
It wasn't Dan.
You should have animated it.
You should have.
I don't know how to do that.
Can one of you take 5 minutes and ask Dan why he doesn't make more animations in a sec? Thanks. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Jesse. I
Hello.
feel bad for last year because I promised to ask you a question, but I blanked on the stage. So here's my question. How do I get a girlfriend?
How do you get a girlfriend?
Yes, Jesse. Pray, give me all your beautiful, beautiful knowledge.
Well, all right. Come here. I'll tell you how to get a girlfriend. Come here. Wear this hat. Whoa. Sideways. That is going to get you super laid. Enjoy. It's yours. Yeah, now I'm the only non-douchebag up here.
You played us.
No! No! That's not a pipe. What the hell? All right, so, hello.
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 What are you guys' favorite and least favorite cities that you have been to?
Favorite city? San Antonio.
No, but for real though, not San Antonio. I liked London because they had the like old door there. They're like, this door is like,
I swear to God, guys, I've never heard anyone so obsessed. There was a door. We went to Westminster. I don't remember where.
Yeah.
There was a door. It was a door.
it was 2,000 years
The
old.
man is so obsessed with this door. He's like, it's an old door. It's a piece of wood. It's literally just a piece of wood.
It's 2,000 years old. Some like Shakespeare stood by that door.
Something like Shakespeare. You know, there was some Shakespeare. Some Shakespeare once said. What's the worst city we've been to?
Oh, L.A.
Antonio.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Definitely Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, LA's the worst.
LA.
Oh yeah, agreed. LA's the worst city ever. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad we had this talk.
Whoa.
Who was that?
Yeah, it was Dan.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, hello. I met you at the street yesterday, remember?
You met me on the street?
Yeah. and the
Did I
stop
try to
sign-
pick you up?
Kind of.
Hey, baby, what you doing?
Because you were wearing the hat.
Because I was wearing that hat. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that hat pays off. Yes.
No, this is for Dan. How long does it take you to animate a show or like an episode?
If I had as much free time as I had, if all of my time was free time, it would take about 3 weeks. So like 3 weeks worth of.
So why isn't all your time free time, Dan?
Because you make me do your banner every month. That takes.
I thought it was going to be the fact that you spent forever animating a cat for Krendor's channel about a cat.
That took one morning.
That took a morning? Yes.
I don't demand a lot. It's like, make it really simple.
All right.
And he goes to school like
Yeah,
a
he
loser.
does education things.
It's like, I love math.
You could have made all that sweet animation money.
I want to get 3 master's degrees like you.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God. You see how well those are working out for me, right? all that schooling's really paying off right now. As I wear hats like an asshole and hit on guys in the audience.
Really?
Definitely it's all paying off. All this hard work.
I mean, that's the dream.
That's the dream. You're on your way. You're on your way. All right. Is that good enough?
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Hello, nice shirt.
Yes, and
yes.
as I said, I was going to bring at least one of each. Now I'll wear Krendor shirt.
I like.
Thank you.
What, you're gonna put it on?
Yes,
I
I'm
was-
going to
I
have
was happy
both
that you
on at
were
the
like-
same time.
I thought you were just gonna throw it on the ground and step on it. I brought Krendor's shirt too, and you were just gonna
That's a
stomp
little
it.
Skittle shirt.
I know.
That's like one of the best
You got to
shirts
have
of
the
all
master
time.
of the league.
Yeah. It's the best.
So now that's
player
out of the way. So last year you said you guys were going to write a book.
Yes.
Where is that book? And Dan, will you also be writing a book?
No.
Such is life.
I think Krendor and I had some artistic differences. He wanted to make a fantasy book,
Yeah.
but I wanted to make a fantasy erotica book. The 3 L's.
And then if
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a. Oh, elf. I thought you said 3 L's. I was like, love, lust,
Love.
No,
and then like most YouTuber fallouts, we couldn't find a good ghostwriter.
yeah, we couldn't
You
find
know,
someone to
just
write
like
it
all
for
the
us.
other YouTubers that have written books.
But we did learn something that I think is great. In order to get in the bestsellers for books, you don't have to sell that many books. It's not even that many books you have to sell. So we could write a book called a bunch of crap we wrote one night, and be like, I need half of the people in this audience to buy it, and we'd be like a #1 New York Times bestseller.
And then we can put that in our titles. New York Times best-selling
Bestselling
author.
authors.
That's
And then
all
next
I want
year,
now.
next year at this panel, we'll be like, New York Times best-selling authors, Jesse and Krendor. That would be great.
But a lot of YouTube people really use ghostwriters. I wouldn't want to use a ghostwriter.
Oh yeah, I want people to make fun of my awful writing because
Yeah.
I wrote it.
I want it to feel like I'm talking in my bad writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
What up?
Hey. So I'm glad we set a singing precedent and mentioned Total Biscuit because he actually told me I should ask you this, Jesse. How did your singing...
Wait, Total Biscuit told you personally to ask this question?
Yeah, I was in Day 9's chat and I asked him, so what should I ask Jesse at PAX South?
Uh-huh, and his answer was?
He said to ask you about your singing career on WoW Radio and how you kind of got started with that, and if you could give us a live rendition of Raid with Me.
I mean, I can't. It's probably trademarked and I'll get super sued.
I mean, I got your back.
But I can make up another song for you.
I would love that.
All right. Will you, into a glass, go like that?
All right.
And then will you, another glass, go like that? Welcome to PAX South. It's a place where you waited in line to see this panel. You're a bunch of dummies. And now I'm singing this song. Didn't have to rhyme.
Buy my stuff.
I guess that's it.
Thank you. That was great.
That was bad.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that was amazing. Screw you.
So near the end of every podcast, you say you want some hot chocolate. Has that experiment worked? Do you ever feel like you want hot chocolate at the end of every podcast?
I think it's for you, not us. We're trying to get you to want hot chocolate.
We should sell hot chocolate.
Yeah. How do you start selling hot chocolate?
You already started selling coffee, which didn't make any sense.
That's true. We sold
Wait,
coffee.
you sell coffee?
Yeah.
I did sell coffee.
Oh my God, we need to sell hot chocolate. The problem is, knowing people who would sell hot chocolate for us, they just take a Swiss Miss bag and just stick our.
That's what they did with Krendor's coffee.
It was actually good coffee. It was better than I expected.
I didn't buy it.
Nobody else did either.
Hey, I did.
The fact that you had to buy your own coffee is really sad.
It was good. You can also buy my zombie dragon.
Mine was it turns into a butterfly though, so. There. I just wanted to make sure his wings were out.
They're never
Also,
out.
it's creepy when you go like this. And it bursts through like.
But then it's cute.
No, it's not. It's horrifying. Thank you.
And I just wanted to say, Dan, it's been an experience going through your old animations and then seeing how much you've improved through the years. And I just want to say that Steven and I love your animations.
Oh, thank you.
Woo. Yeah. Can everyone please be like, Dan, we love your animations, so he'll get a super ego and make more?
We love your animation!
I don't even remember, we found him. He just, made...
Yeah, he was, on the streets, and we found him.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, would you do some animation for crack? And he was like, I will. It's true.
I'm clean now, though.
Yeah, I remember that.
We didn't even give him
We were
good...
down on the Venice Beach boardwalk, and he was, sitting there with a boa constrictor around his neck.
You didn't even realize it was flour.
It took me a minute to realize what you were talking about. I was like, flour.
I still don't get it.
It's okay. It's okay. You poor sweet boy. All right. Yes, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful.
Okay, first of all, Jesse, you are always Hitler. I'm just saying. And
you realize how weird that sounds, right? There's some guy at home sitting there eating a Hot Pocket watching this who the hell are these assholes? And then you come you're Hitler, though.
You know you're Hitler.
He's like, nope, I've had enough of the internet.
And,
He's probably more or less Mike muted.
And as for my question, I was promised a dating simulator where you were the only option. Where is that? I've been waiting for that.
It's actually underway.
Okay.
Because I likes yous, I'll give you some hints about what the plot is. So, you're at a convention. You, the player, are at a convention, and a girl appears before you. And that girl is Dodger in this case. But she's a tentacle beast.
Okay.
But you, the
Sounds like
character,
Dodger
don't know
already,
if she's
yeah.
in cosplay, or if she's in your imagination, or if she's actually a tentacle beast. And she's like, you can bang all these people if you wanted to. And so the objective is to it's a dating sim. Anyway, one of the spoilers is that Krendor is in fact a furry dog. So a sexy dog lady. Krendor is a sexy dog lady.
Of course.
And I'm not going to spoil anything else, but it's under. I'm not even going to spoil the ending. The ending is the best ending ever. And I want to see the reviews on Steam, because I imagine they'll be worst game ever.
Wait, are you actually
10 out
serious
of
though? Is
10.
it actually underway? Are you
What?
serious? Are you actually making that? I thought that was a joke.
Oh, are you kidding me? I want to get this thing made. I accept all donations in cash form. I want to make this.
Make Kickstarter.
This will be the best game ever. ever. And by best, I mean lowest production value. Biggest scam of a game there ever was. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Hi. Are we just going to whisper it? Hello. Let me whisper at you. Okay. What is it?
Hello.
So, Jesse.
I can't. Well, okay. Hi.
Okay. I see you're trying to start some beef on Twitter.
Always.
So, is it a possibility that we see this be taken to the ring? Red Cox versus the Strippin'.
No, because I don't. You know what? He's too pretty, and I just don't want to ruin that. I don't want to ruin that. That beautiful face of his would be so disfigured.
All right.
No, after the wedding, that's when the love's gone anyway, so I don't need to go. I don't need to do anything there. I know how that works. I'll let time do its work for me. That is so mean.
Wow.
Wow, no wonder they don't like me. Yeah, I'm glad that's an answer you got.
All right. I accept it. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I mean, good. I got this guy and this guy, so I'm doing great.
I just want to say you gave me the best advice yesterday for my birthday, my 21st birthday. You told me to go drink and play video games, and that's what I did. So.
I mean, yeah, I've been known to give great advice.
Good job, Jesse.
That's true.
Thank you. I've always said, go drink and really?
He says that to everyone every day.
Yeah, I kind of said that to everyone.
Yeah.
Best
People are
idea
like, hey,
ever.
what should I do? I'm like, drink and play video games?
Best idea ever.
Well, I'm glad that I changed your life significantly.
You already did, so.
Yeah.
He's an alcoholic now.
Oh, Krendor, it's too early for that.
Don't ever contact me. I do not want to take any blame for that.
Too late. Anyways. So, Krender, how do you non-content?
How do I non-content?
Yeah, how do you do it?
It's not an act. It's more of a spiritual awakening.
Well, I've
And
clearly not been awakened yet.
One day you just wake up and you feel it overtake you, and then you become one with it. And that's as far as...
That's part of my hentai game, by the way. It overtakes you and you become one with it.
That's one of the endings. You
That's
become
one of the
Krendor.
endings. You become Krendor. And then you made non-content forever.
Ideas are like brain fish.
Yes, I was telling Krendor the other day about The Witness. I don't know how many of you have actually played that game, but that game has so many weird videos in it. Guys like, don't you understand that in order to master the subconscious, you must find the brain fish and lay their eggs in your mind hole. It's like, what is happening? Johnny Blow, what's going on in your game, dude? Help me out here. I don't know.
Is that out?
Yeah, it came out Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's one of those days.
Thanks for that advice for my birthday gift.
No problem.
You're welcome. Yeah, we give good advice.
We do.
It's better than anything material, anyways.
What up, Batman?
Hi. Yeah, I'm Batman.
There we go.
There it is.
Can you do it in the voice?
I'm Batman.
Okay. Your question, Batman.
My question is for Jesse and Krendor, like the same question for both of y'all. Is like, if you were a superhero, what would your superpowers be, and what would your superhero name be?
I think we already have that. That already exists.
Oh, yeah. I'm the Gray Storm.
Yeah, Krendor's the Gray Storm, and I'm Guy Hero. And together I save the world, and he does very little.
Wait, is that...
I just kind of sit in a neutral state.
Yeah.
Oh, is that in
That's
Saints Row?
really it.
Yeah, I have no powers except being a hero and a guy. And Krendor's superpower is just apathy.
Yeah.
Just complete and total, like, I mean, if I helped.
And really, I already have that superpower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we are superheroes. But, like, this is, it's not night, so we don't get in costume.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
like, will we be able take pictures with y'all right after the panel?
Man, of course you can.
Okay.
Of course you can.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
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 Hey, I was going to ask you if, Jesse, if you could show some hand motions when you do the unlimited power. I would like to record you doing that.
Oh, are you going to, like, make it amazing?
Yeah.
Can you stand there and pretend like you're being electrocuted?
All right. All right, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't he do, like, one of these things? He's so bad. Oh. Whatever that actor's name is, he just goes like, I'm electrocuting you. Yeah, but at least put some, like, I'm like a lazy Spider-Man. I'm electrocuting you. Now you're hurt. Shake a little. And scream father. Scream father more.
This is like just as good of acting as the first three.
Yes, this is... You were the chosen one, Anakin. Is that good enough?
Oh, can you say unlimited power?
Oh, unlimited power. What's the other line he says that's like, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
From my perspective, the
say that
Jedi
all the
are
time.
evil.
Do it. He does. He says, there's a whole recut of that movie where it's just him going, do it. Anakin and Padme are on the planet rolling around, and he's like, do it. I want that recut so badly. It's just him superposed in every scene, like, do it.
Now that's a 10 out of 10.
That's a good movie.
That's a good
I'd
movie.
watch that movie. Hi. How's it going?
It's going well. How are you guys?
You know,
I'm all right.
great.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jesse, one of my favorite series of yours is Scary Game Squad.
Yes.
Woo! Now, because Gerard and Alex help you with that, would you maybe consider helping them with one of their series, like maybe Super Fitness Bros?
No.
Why not, man?
Well, because I'm using them for views. I mean, I'm on that show because I get to dress up like a fancy judge. And I want that. I get what I want out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yes, I'm totally using them for an office and everything. I'm abusing that relationship completely. And if they're watching at home... Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Have a good one.
Hello?
I told you I would miss your panel. I saw you on Monday, and you said that you would chase me down if I did not come to this panel.
That's true, but I said that to a lot of people, so you might have gotten away.
Fair enough. I know in the Corruptional podcast you mentioned how if the world ended, you would totally be the bad guy.
I would. I'd be the villain in every post-apocalyptic movie ever.
Yeah.
So, in a hypothetical scenario where the world ended right now and we would all be your minions.
Oh my
what
God,
would you
we
have
could
us
take
do
this
for
city
you?
over and burn all but a few select buildings to the ground, and those would be like our hell casinos.
Denny's.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I'd have to pimp about half of you out. So, look, and the other half would be my hired goons. It's the post-apocalypse. It's how it works. Don't look at me like I'm evil. I'm the bad guy. I told you I would be. You can be a hired goon if you want. Look, I'll be fair about it. You can apply for either one. All right? You can come to me and say what you want to be. But those are your only two options.
I would be honored.
So, yeah. You give me my first pimp out.
I meant for the hired goon.
My first pimp out? Who am I? Mike Tyson's pimp out. You can do it, Little Mac. You can do it. That is my new favorite game.
It's creeping a little
Mike
too
Tyson.
close to Mike Tyson's real life.
Oh.
Have you not read about Mike Tyson?
I don't necessarily follow Mike Tyson all that much.
He's fallen off a lot. A
Yeah,
lot.
so there you go. Now, you learn the hard truth.
Thank you. And could you and Quentin possibly sign something for me after the panel?
I would love to. from my bottom bitch, I'd love to.
Hey, if it's you, I'll take it.
I'm never gonna see him again. He's gonna walk home, single tear in his eye. God, remember that time that son of a bitch made fun of me. Hi, how's it going?
Hello, it's going good. So, Blood Bowl, 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
1, Jesse. Did you ever fix your camera after the match with Dodger? 2, Krendor. Can we please get some videos of little Skittles talking smack to other teams before they actually happen?
It's a good plan.
I hate that game so much. That is the worst game there ever was, made by, I'm going to say, assholes. Made by a bunch of jerks. Oh, no, that game's, at least Esports Simulator, I know no one really tried there. But Blood Bowl, they tried to make it awful.
It's a great game.
No, it's awful.
It's a great game.
No, it's the worst.
But it's not.
I feel like we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one.
You could say that your team is utterly ridiculous, or at least one of your players.
Yay!
You should sit down, sir.
I've loved you forever. Thank you.
Hello, yes, hi.
How you doing again, Mr. Cox? Thank you for getting back to me pretty promptly on the thing. I know the schedule.
Look, I wanted to go. I wanted to go so badly.
Hey,
For those who aren't aware, we almost had an in to the Masons. Krendor and I would have been, we wanted to make a video, but I feel like we were told no. We want to make a video of us in weird robes, sacrificing a cow, and then sending it to Coast AM, be like, we have an inside video of the Masons.
No,
That would have blown up on the internet. People would have been like, it is real.
Yeah, no, I couldn't allow that. Once I saw that email, I'm like, oh no. I'm like,
I convened with the elders, and we decided not to let them in.
no, they asked me who you two guys were, and they
Looked online, they were like, oh, God, no. Oh, no.
No, we got a lot of gamers in the fraternity, but no, I just want to say thank you for getting back to me, and I look forward to the next Patreon hangout. So when is the next Scary Game Squad?
That's a great question. I feel like whenever I can convince 3 other human beings to show up at the same time, drunk, and play a video game. So whenever that moment is,
We'll do it.
That's when it will happen.
I got one more thing for you. The 2 things that I gave you and Krendor, that's if you ever want anything else custom made from my blacksmith shop, just send.
Are you
just
advertising right now?
No, just send me an email.
Wow. Are you advertising right now?
If you ever want to buy a zombie dragon,
I want that zombie.
You can go to my Twitter.
Are you? Whoa.
Just give me that zombie dragon.
Where do people go to get your cool stuff?
Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Volander Forge, VOLUNDR FORG, and I'm right here out of San Antonio. I'm a blacksmith, and I do a lot of little things on the side, and I'm working on my.
What if
first
someone
katana,
requested
so.
like something naughty?
I had a request for a chastity belt. I am not even kidding. I didn't
This
know how to
man
respond
will wrap up your hoo-hoo and make sure no one gets to it. That's great.
I'm not even kidding. They sent me an email. Can you make this? And they were going to pay me up front. I'm like,
Well,
I
you know
don't-
what?
I don't know about that.
That's a Chase individual right there. That's wonderful.
Teeth and everything. All right. That's it.
Hello.
Hi. That's weird hearing myself.
I do it all the time.
Right? So I just want to start out by saying thanks for coming to PAX. It's pretty
Thank
awesome
you.
you guys are here. And Jesse, I'm a little disappointed in you because you're not cosplaying like Krendor or animator Daniel, right? I mean, it's a great Ashton Kutcher cosplay and a perfect Asian guy from The Walking Dead. I don't remember his name.
I got confused for a while.
Here's the thing. I thought you were just going to leave it. Perfect Asian guy.
Pretty much.
I actually tried to get.
The perfect Asian guy.
I tried to get Dan's autograph.
What did you say?
Cool. I said I tried to get his autograph at first, and then I was like,
Dan?
"Oh, you're not the Walking Dead guy.
You're not the. Oh, you're not a zombie.
So, so I have a question for all of you if you want to answer it, and I fully
Yes.
expect this. Dan, animate it because it's going to be a good question. So if you had an alter ego that was like a kaiju level monster, but was also made of food, what type of food would you be, and which city would you lurk in?
That's so complex.
This is maybe the best question we've ever been at. Come here. This is a Pikachu level question. This is a Pikachu level question. Okay. Oh my God. So we have to be a food monster and attack a city. Oh Lord. Okay, I would be a giant everything burrito. Unleashing a dribble terror, because it's too overstuffed, so stuff's dribbling out the butt of the burrito.
Mm-hmm.
Unleashing a terror of bean and I assume sour cream dribbles. Oozing out the back on San Antonio. The Riverwalk is now just the bodies of hundreds of deceased individuals covered in like awful juices. Yes. All right. I think this is our last question. So you guys got to answer this real quick.
Swedish meatball attack IKEAs.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd be a giant seaweed monster because I love that seaweed.
What? You didn't say where you'd attack.
Seaweed Town.
It makes sense. A seaweed monster would go for Seaweed Town. It's offensive. I get it. Yeah, I understand. All right, guys. They're saying it's time. So thank you so much. I'm sorry you even dressed up like a sloth. I'm so sorry. A Miku sloth. That's why you were cut off. That no one wanted that. Yeah, so we're done. But I know that for a little bit, we'll be like out there signing stuff, but then Crendor has another panel. So
I got 15 minutes, and then Dodger's going to be like, come to the friend zone. Then I got to go to the friend zone, and then I'll be back here again.
But I will chill out there and sign stuff until you nerds. Sure, Danny will be there too. Danny, will you be there?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so
That's
we'll
the
see you guys in a sec. Thank you so much. Wait. Like you're cheering, but don't actually cheer so I can take a photo. And I want it to be as creepy as possible. Look super excited. Hold on. I'm not ready yet. Don't wave your hands. Don't do anything. Freeze like you're frozen, like you're a frozen human being. Like you're frozen, and I'm going to just panovision this thing. It's been great. All right. Are you frozen?
Yeah.
Stay frozen, 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 stay frozen. Hold on, I need to make sure you're not all weird looking. Oh my God, that's the sexiest photo ever taken.